Shit. Buckets. Lord, have mercy. Simple IC control. Yay! We are live. Yay! Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Testing 1 2. Mary had a little lamb and she was white as snow. Okay, we have audio. We have video. I'm gonna have to find a better way to integrate the YouTube chat thingy where I can actually see it on screen instead of looking at my bloody phone. Options. Let's check everything out, make sure everything's okay. 20 back. Very 2560 by 1440. Kimberly Huddleston, how are you? How are things? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. So, my friends, welcome. Welcome to one and all to this Sunday afternoon here in Ireland, or Sunday evening now. It is 5 minutes to 6 here in Ireland. Let me just get this here. There we go. That's a little bit better, isn't it? Okay, so you can actually hear what the hell I'm saying. So yeah, as you can see from the description, we are going to be taking a look at some new things today. I'm going to be taking a look at a new map, and there are a few other little bits and pieces that I downloaded that I want to take a look at. But for right now, my friends, I need to find a mod and delete it. Why isn't that showing up, I wonder? Interesting. Okay, I'm going to have to take a look at that. Where is that mod? I'm looking for the autoload pack. You see this here? So I have this autoload pack here. Okay, this is from BD Modding or BDM. It has basically in-game trailers that have been modified for autoload. But a new version 3.2, came out, and it has substantially more features and equipment and modified vehicles in the pack. So what I need to do is, since this is the older version, I need to delete that because it's now obsolete. So we're going to get rid of that. And this is it here, my friends. So here we go. BD Modding, BDM. Version 3.0, as you can see, it's increased in size by 30 megabytes. Gives you the list of the functions and features here. There's quite a lot of information here. Features at least, there's a few new vehicles, at least 3 that I know of that have been added to it, but there's, I don't know, like 7 or 8 vehicles overall. So this is an autoload pack. In order for this to fully function, you need this simple IC, the interactive control, from LS Mod Company, which I downloaded, the very latest version, 0.9.1.9. We're moving closer to version 1.0, which is the ultimate goal. I downloaded the Roper Big Bear. This is still in beta though. I wonder if there's a more recent version of that. Interesting. This so that some of the text there needs to be adjusted. A new download came out from for a JCB Fastrac 3000. No, I thought I had this installed already, or I mean I did, but apparently another version came out today. I don't know if there's any differences between the version I had previously and the new one that came out today. So I'm going to take a look at it. I mean, I'm very familiar with that mod because I've been using it for a few months now. So if there are any differences, I'll be able to spot it quite easily, So we're going to take a look at that. And then the map we are going to be using today is called God's Country, version 2.1 by Lord Fowl 69. So he has described this as a 21st century Sosnovka. I don't know if it's actually based. I think it's actually based in the USA. There is a whole changelog with the map. I should probably bring it up and read it out to you guys so you know what the hell I'm talking about. So just give me a second here and I will attempt to find the changelog for this thing. God's country. Now, I can already tell you C-O, how do you spell country? C-O-U-N-T-R-Y, is that right? God's country. Oh, really, dude? Bloody hell. Let's see, could I find it on FS19 mods? Might be here, maps. God's country version 2.1. Here we go. Okay. Rightio. So, God's country version 2.1 FS19. I believe this is a 2x map. I'm not too sure. This is a PC only map. To my knowledge, it's from the old dodgy websites. So I don't know if this is going to come to console or the mod hub. And even if it did, he would probably have to change the title. I very much doubt Giants will allow the word God, as in God. They don't like anything controversial or who's going to offend or upset people. We can't mention God. So 2.1 fixture texture path errors. Thanks to Farmer Bob, no restart needed. Okay, God's Country 2.0 is an updated and upgraded version of my map from FS17. Originally a Subnautica edit, but it's come a long way. All animal pens are pre-built with animal pen extensions. Excellent. Fermenting sodas for silage and compost. Cow and pig food mixers. Excellent. Hey, Scorpion DK Gaming, how are you, sir? How are things? Cow and pig food mixers pre-installed. Grass dryer from the FSM team. Greenhouses and orchards. Multiple selling points. Farm workshop, farm supplies, and a dog. What? No cat? What the hell, dude? Boo! So you need the animal pen extension for this to really work. All credits to God, Allah, whatever floats your boat, wherever you live in the world, or whoever you like or don't. So that's kind of the changelog thingy there for this. So my friends, we're going to take a look at this. Alrighty, so God's Country. It's 995. Well, we'll say 996 megabytes. I don't know if it's 2x or 4x. I have no idea. So we're going to start a new map here. We're going to start a new farmer because I want to see what equipment you actually get on, as a new farmer. And to be a little bit different, let's go with a female this time. Why not? We like to be all inclusive here on the channel. So I'm going to just enable all my bloody stuff here. Okay, so I've got a. Hopefully there's no conflicts or issues with this. I should probably take out one or two though. Let me just go over this quickly, my friends. I actually probably it would be wise if I, disable some of this stuff just in case I get problems. So I'm going to go from the top here and go downwards. So added realism for vehicles, straw harvest add-on, AGCO 1000, animal pen extension, BDM autoload pack, class platinum expansion, category. We're going to get rid of the FSL client. We're going to hold off to that. Homer variant, we're going to get rid of that. Herbicide production, IT runner pack, JCB Fastrac, alignment salt production, liquid cider, Mahindra milling machine. Okay, I'm happy enough with all that. Let's just get rid of the Valtra. Player speed. John Deere cotton pack, get rid of that. God's Country. Forge mixing station, we don't need that. We don't need that. We need the def pack. We don't need that, and we don't need that. Anderson Group. Shipper. Straw harvest. Additional field info. There we go. Okay, let's do that. Oh, shit. I turned on the bloody audio. What the hell? I'm gonna probably have to quit the game. Maybe I can do it from inside. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that loaded very quickly. See that? So I've got a beta version, a development version of Global Company installed. You see that? It's actually version 1.4.4.1. Animal Pen extension, volume master. I'm gonna have. Oh, thank God I can do this here. Could save the game there. Yay! We have audio. Traffic on, dirt, normal, off, fuel usage, default, off, 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 plant growth fast, crop destruction off, plowing on, weeds on, off, help window, dollar miles acres, blah blah blah. Switch to trains. I don't know if there's a train in this map, but I'm going to just turn it on just in case. Save the game. Hey Nathaniel, how are you, sir? How are things? So my friends, yeah, I think this is a 2x map. Now, Mr. Beast, if you go, if you search on Beast, B-E-A-S-T, Beast Farming Simulator 19 or whatever, he does have a YouTube channel. Now, I don't have access to it at the moment. Maybe one of you guys could post a link to his YouTube channel, Beast Farming Simulator. So he kind of did a little bit of a look earlier on this map. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of a deeper dive, as it were, into this. So this is a 2x map, to my knowledge. You can zoom in fairly well. So, I mean, look at this. This is quite interesting. Look at all these small fields that you have here. You see that? Look at that. All these tiny little allotments here. And here as well. I mean, they're probably just for, like little, like a little allotments, garden allotments that, people have. And up here, you have them here as well. So the fields are not big per se. I mean, they're not, The shapes aren't outrageous either. They should be very worker friendly. There's a lot of green area, as you can see on the map. Quite a nice, a fairly extensive road system. We'll take a look at some of the prices of the fields. So it's 313,000, 316, 326, 301, 269, 353. So none of these fields are, that expensive. So I'm wondering, what can you buy and what can't you buy? So it looks like all the outside area here is, not purchasable. So I'm assuming this is the map border here. You can't buy any of these areas here. I would have liked to have been able to buy something like, in there. So you are kind of limited in what you can purchase and what you can't. So that area there you can purchase. Hey Mason, how are you, sir? How are things? What's going on, my friend? So there are some green areas here that you can purchase, as you can see. So this is where you, where the magic happens, as it were. This is how you start off with. Now, because this is a new map, okay, there is going to be some texture loading in and frame rate drops as, the game data is built from scratch. So just be prepared for that. There's going to be hitches and spluttering and stuttering. So this is interesting right away. So you have a display of what you have in stock. Interesting. So this is 1.6 million liters. And you get everything. Look at that. Holy buckets. So right off the bat, you get everything here. You know, wheat, barley, oat, canola, sunflower, soybeans, corn, potato, sugar beets. You know, everything. You know, you've got it all right from the start. So that's a great start there. Oh, ha ha! Look at these free range chickens. I love it. I love it. Free range chicks. Excellent. That's cool. Look at that. They're all just walking around the place. I like that. That's nice. That's cool. What's over here? Oh, you have to. Yeah. So this is their little pen. I actually kind of like that. That's different. What's this now? Purchase water fill point. Would you like to pay $2,000 to install a new pipeline to allow direct filling of the chicken water trough? Yes, I would. The local plumber will arrive at 6 a.m. to install your new farming simulator innovations filling system. Installation will be completed in 10 hours. Okay, thank you very much, Sam. So that's the animal pen extension, basically. And it looks like they've already been given food. So, you know, what'll happen is, you know, the water pipes will be put into place. And I guess this is where the chicken boxes are. So this whole area is where the chicken boxes will spawn. This is probably, I guess, water. That's your wheat or whatever corn. And you purchase the chucks here. Yeah, that is a very handy thing. So there's something else going on here. What's going on here now? Oh, that looks very sharp. So lots of signs here. No door. Oh, it's a sweeping brush. I wonder, could you pick up the sweeping brush? Nice little details around the building. I don't know if those fans spin inside. Sometimes you'll see models where the fans will spin. Oh, we have an air balloon. Cool. So, this is a grass dryer. Excellent. Look at this. Sweet, man. A bloody grass dryer. Ooh. That is cool. Look at that. So you get a grass dryer built in, which will be very handy. I don't know how, does it come out in bales or does it just come out in loose material? I don't know. I'd have to, you know, test it. So nice sheds as well. Look at these sheds. Very nice shed. I don't think I've seen this shed before. So everything is all, you know, lovely, nicely lined up. Get a nice truck as well. And you get your more equipment in here. I don't know if these bales are usable or just static objects. I don't know. So more equipment here. Get a John Deere. What do you get? T560i? What the hell is a T560i? I'm assuming this is some kind of just a static thing. Can you get into this thing? You can. Let's check out our starting fleet. We get a Massey Ferguson 7726, Fastrac 4220, a T8 435. Very little uses on the equipment there. Lizard Roadrunner, a T560. What the hell is a T560? You get a little skid steer. We get the truck, crampy, 7.6 meter header, corn header. This is a seeder slash planter, whatever you want to call it. Doghouse, farm silo. Okay, a grass dryer. You get a cow silo. You get a double open-ended shed, two of them. Fermenting silo, compost silo, forage mixer, pig food mixer, and we get greenhouses for carrots. an apple orchard, pumpkins, carrots again, pumpkins, melons, an orange orchard, a greenhouse for melons, another farm barn, silo display large, a washer, farm supplies, wind turbine. Jeez, you get a lot, don't you? Holy buckets. This is on PC only, and it is not available on the Mod Hub yet. I don't know if it is going to come to the Mod Hub. My guess would be no, it won't. And if it does, the modder will probably be forced to change the title, the name of the map, because So this is probably where you fix up your vehicles. I don't think Giants will allow maps with God in the title. I could be wrong about that. So this is interesting. I don't know what this is. I assume maybe a sales point. I assume this is probably for selling straw and bales or something. So here's your forge. So you have your pig food mixer here, okay? Alrighty, see that pig food? I'll show you that. So you need the global company mod installed. And that for that reason alone, my friends, this will never appear on console because the global company mod is only on PC. So yeah, it'll never be on console for that reason alone. Otherwise, all this stuff here, it would all have to be removed. So there you go. There's the forge mixing station. So you get TMR out of this. You put in, hay straw silage, you get TMR. Over here, you put in barley, potato, and sunflowers, and you get pig food. So this is a cow barn here, and I can show you that. So, and this is also, see this here? So this is part of the new animal pen extension. Black sheep modding. Interesting. I'll take a look at that later, Nathaniel. So this is the part of the animal pen extension. You can essentially automatically sell the milk that the cows produce here. And there's your chaps here. Nice area for them to move around in. Oh. So it's quite a wide area there. Surprised that the door doesn't open here. I don't know. I think that's maybe a little bit of an oversight. Although the trigger is there, so maybe that's why. But I would have thought that this door would open. Maybe there's a gate up here somewhere along. So put your water there. I don't see any gate into this area. It would have been nice if there was a gate to to get in here. Hold on a second. Oh shit! Another bloody plane. That's all we need. Now, see, if I had a rocket launcher, maybe someone could make a rocket launcher mod. So nice little animal pen area here. Manure, slurry. There's something here. What's over here? I'm assuming as well that. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, so that's the animal pen extension thingy. You can automatically give them water. So there's quite an extensive greenhouse kind of production thing here, as you can see. So there's quite a few of these on the map here. That's interesting. So there's going to be a lot to do on this map. There's going to be a lot to do. So this is a nice area here to put whatever the hell you want. Vehicles. What the hell is this? A fermenting silo. Oh, so it's to make silage. So you put in chaff grass, hay, compost, and you get digested and silage output. Interesting. Interesting. So this guy has he's baked everything into this thing. It's ready, it's ready to rock and roll this thing, Another nice, very, very large. I mean, I can't imagine any piece of equipment that you wouldn't be able to fit in there. Silo or ooh, nice lake as well. So that should be plenty for water. Might as well go for a swim. So, just based on my initial observations, very nice. Very, very nice. Well laid out. Very clean, very well laid out. It's got everything, everything is there for you right off the bat, and you own the entire area as well, You've got, I mean, you've only got 3 fields and they're small, you know. But, they're, so this would be one field here. So this is 9, which isn't that small, I suppose. Let's go over here and see the other one. Nice little water area. I like the little lake that you have there. So this is the other field. They've all essentially been reset to scratch, as you can see. There's nothing on them. So they will need to be ploughed. They've been cultivated, but they need to be ploughed. Okay. So I'm assuming there's grass on this. And then you have this one here. No custom ground textures that I can see. I think they're just standard ground textures. Where the hell am I going? I'm going for a swim. Oh, that's one thing that I noticed about the map as well. So there's nothing on this either. Interesting. I wonder if there's grass growing on this or something. Growth. Fruit types. So there's nothing on all those three. All 3 of those fields, there's nothing on them. So, I would probably just, plow them over, line them and just start from scratch, reset them to 0. But it's a nice large area you have here to start off with. Get out of here, birds. Yeah, absolutely. I would agree with that. You definitely, the right idea is to start on Farm Manager because you get all the buildings. You get all these global company mods pre-baked in, right? They're there. All the buildings in there. If I was to start from new manager, all that stuff would disappear. All this stuff would go away. The vast majority of the buildings would just disappear. So, what I would probably do is, depending, not everyone has my gameplay style, but I'd keep everything, most of it, and what I'd probably then I'd sell some of the equipment maybe, and buy my own, whatever particular stuff that I would like to get. In fact, I'm actually going to have to sell some of this because, I need some cash. I'm going to need some money to do things on this map. Let's see how much we get just to sell the equipment. Should I sell the dog? What do you think? Should I sell the dog? No, we'll leave the poor thing alone. We'll leave him alone. Misfortune. I'm going to keep that. So I made 1.5 million. Holy shit. 1.45 million I made from selling the stuff. Holy buckets. That is a big wad of cash. So, yeah, I mean, even with that, just by doing that, you could buy this. You could buy this. I'm bloody show you there. Something like that. That would be a fantastic starting area right there. You have everything just centrally located there. Yeah, you get all of the buildings. So it's all ready. It's all pre-baked in. I would absolutely start with Farm Manager if I was. I may play this map. I actually might. You never know. Garage. Leased items. Nothing is leased. Owned items. I mean, you get a lot. You get the wind turbine. You get the farm supplies. Well, I assume that's a sales point. I assume it's a sales point. You get the digital display. You get the farm barn, which I assume is like your hay, not a hayloft. Like a barn to sell, hay and straw and whatnot, bales. So you get all these buildings, apple orchard, all the greenhouses, the pig food mixer, forage mixer, compost silo, fermenting silo. You get the two sheds, the cow silo. So you get a lot of buildings on this map. What I might do is, I might just show you, just for the purposes of reviewing it, what it looks like without anything on it, just to show you what how bad it is without anything. So you can get a good idea then of what the map is going to look like without nothing on it. So this is what it looks like with nothing on it. And it looks bloody cool. It looks quite different, doesn't it? It looks barren. See that? I mean, that's what you get without the the workshop. And it doesn't quite work, does it? Look at this. See that up there? So these symbols are still here. See that? They're floating in the air. And you've got nothing. It's just completely empty space now. It's a very, very different. That's Thal. I'm aware of it, but I haven't looked at it. So it just goes to show you how much of a difference buildings make to a map. I mean, this is just completely different now. It looks barren and empty. See all this stuff all missing. All the greenhouses. It's a very, very different map now. So this is going to be a bit of a dual purpose. Not only is it a map tour, but I want to take a look at a few mods as well. Hey, Crazy Colton Farming. How are you? Farmington, sorry. Crazy Colton Farmington. I'm just going to call you Colton if that's okay with you, sir. So, my friends, I want to take a look at this mod. Now, to my knowledge, I had this mod already. I don't know if it was simply re-uploaded or if it's a new version of the mod that I already had, an updated version. But this is it here. So this is the JCB Fastrac 3000. Okay. So as you can already see, so it is very, very, I think it's probably the same as one as I had before. You can see that it has the UDIM textures. You can see internally into the engine. So I'm just going to show you, there is a kind of a different shade of JCB color here, I think, maybe. Let's just start that again. So what are your options? You have Trelleborg, Michelin. So just Trelleborg and Michelin. And the Michelins definitely are beefier tires, aren't they? Holy buckets, look at those big boys. Lord have mercy, look at those boys. Woo. Those are big boy wheels. So we'll just go with the Trelleborg and check it out what's available. Wide tires, standard and wides. Would have been nice if there was wheel weights or twin wheels, but it is what it is. And we're going to go with the Michelins because they're big boy tires. So you get the 3200 extra, which is 195 horsepower, 43 mph, and then you have another version which is a 3230 extra, which is 233 horsepower. So you have two engine options, 28,000 extra. And this is it here. So I'll be taking a look at this now. I'll kind of know if I start to see. Aha! I knew it was there. So you see that logo there? So what you see here is there are two logos overlapped. You see that? So underneath it is 3200, and then overlapping that, and it's not like accurate. There's a 3230. See the way the three there, and there's a 0 underneath it. So this tells me, my friends, that this is the mod that I already have. Now, I don't know if it's going to be any different drive any better than what I had previously. And that there is correct. That was on my other mod. So you can see here the internal engine. So you can see right into the engine compartment. See that? It's all modeled inside, which is awesome. So you see all that in there. Nice engine sound. So as I said, I don't know about, see this this GPS thing on the top here. I don't know if that's been added or different from what I had previously. So you can actually see in interior there, all the modeling inside. And you have the chrome, see the chrome little piece there on the exhaust thingy. So let's just check out the very basic functions of this thing. So we do have our blinky blinkies, okay? We have your blinky there and blinky there. We'll check out the front blinkies. So everything kind of works there. Check out the front blinkies again. So there you go. So those, those basic functions. Your beacons work. You have lights, 1, 2, 3. So we can show you that there at the front. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's go inside the cab. Take a look at this. Do the mirrors work? They do. Let me check the mirror on the side there. Ooh, Houston, we have a problem here. So, so you see the mirror over here? That one works, but this one doesn't. You see that? It's actually half broken. It's kind of only reflecting half. See that? There you go. That's a good example of it there. So that is broken right there. And it is completely broken on the outside. So there's literally nothing there. See that? And the other one, I think, probably doesn't work either. Yeah, it doesn't work. That one doesn't work either on the outside. At least it doesn't appear to be. So the mirrors aren't properly done. In terms of the driver, so we'll check out whether there's seat suspension and stuff like that. So her hand is on the lever there correctly. Her hand is on, her hand is kind of all backwards and bent. Look at her hand. What the hell? My God, she's gonna break her hand with that. Jesus, that's loud. Jesus, that's loud, that plane. Holy crap. If I could speak to the modder, I would tell him, turn that bloody plane down, or make it less frequency, you know, less frequent it passing over. Look at her hand inside there. It's all like bent on a weird shape. So is the seat suspended? It's not. So there's no movement on the seat. It doesn't move left or right or up or down. I can even demonstrate that in here. So the digital display does work, but it's not illuminated. None of the other two gauges there work either. Let me stop the engine and start it again. I mean, where's that light coming from? There is some kind of light going on here. So where's the bloody light source for this? Where is the light being generated? So as you can see here, there's, you know, it seems like there's a light being generated internally, but I can't see where the light source is actually coming from. So none of the pedals work. Most of the gauges don't work. The interior is pretty nice though. It does seem like it does appear to be FS19 standards. You know, they are UDIM textures mostly in here, mostly. So there's a lot that doesn't function in here. We do have reverse lights here. You can see that. I'll show you that. See the reverse lights here? I love that about it. That's great. I wish more tractors would have that feature. That's awesome. I want to check out the handling of the tractor at high speed especially. Let's see if I can flip this tractor. If I can flip this tractor, then I know that it is what I have already. So it's 51 mph, which is the same as the one I had previously. Now, watch this. See that? Bam, baby. Yeah. It is the exact same one as I had before. So someone just bloody re-uploaded the same damn thing. This tractor it's a brilliant tractor. Don't get me wrong. It's a really good model. You know, there are some issues with it, but at high speed, it's just unstable. See that? You need to be very careful driving this thing. Very careful. Ah, shit. No, I'm bloody stuck. Son of a bitch. What the hell am I? What's the shop in this thing? So yeah, this is essentially, it's the same mod as I've had before. It's no different. I can tell just by the handling of the vehicle that it's the same. Someone has just re-uploaded this mod again, which is idiots. Anyways, let's take a look around the bloody map, shall we? Is there a train in this map? There isn't. So he's done a fairly... I mean, there's a lot of layers and levels to this map. Seriously? Hold on a second. I think this may be the map border, the collision area. Ah, shit! Son of a bitch! God damn it! Let me get another bloody tractor. That thing's... that thing will drive me bonkers. Uh, let's get this one. My trusty 8330 modified version, obviously. So yeah, this should be the map edge here, the map border. Okay, so that's probably what I crashed into. So let's see how he has done it. Let's see if there's an invisible wall or something. Is there an invisible wall there? There is. Yeah, there's an invisible wall there. Yeah, I cannot go past that. But you see the way he's done it, though? Isn't that fantastic, the way he's done that? So, the map edge, you know, there is... oh, Jesus. Really? So the map edge is like here. And I could probably show you that better by doing this. Okay. So this is the map edge here. But look at the amount of area before you actually see like the map edge. So you see the way he's done that? There's like layers and layers of things going on before you even get to the very edge. It also means that you will never ever fall off the map, you know, because you can't reach it, you know. This is the way maps should be done. This is the way map borders should be presented. You know, when you have something, and I'm going to say this again, and I know that's probably going to piss people off. So look, here again, I can't get past this area. Let me speed that up. So I know this is going to, you know, piss people off because, you know, some certain map makers out there are presented as infallible gods. You know, that they can do no wrong, that they are the second coming or whatever. And you know what? They're not. You know, I've seen maps and map makers do, especially map borders, a hell of a lot better than what they did. Now I'm going to mention the name. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say Lancy Boy with his two new maps. If you were watching DJ's Go stream there on Friday or Saturday, he went to the map edge and he fell off the map. You know, so he was underneath the map. Sandy Bay, you know, in my live stream that I did with it, where I, you know, took a map tour, you know, I fell off the map. I can't do that with this map because it prevents me. It stops me. You know, I get to a point here, I can't go any further. And the point is, see the way he's done it? There is depth, you know what I mean? The map, even though this is the map border area here, it extends beyond that. So you're not breaking the illusion of, you know, not being in a 3D environment. Some map makers like Lancy Boy, you'll just literally there's nothing there. You'll just fall off the edge, or someone will put up you know, like a wallpaper border that literally looks like wallpaper. This is how you do a map border right here. You cannot, you know, you cannot get past a certain point, and the illusion of being in a 3D map or whatever is never broken because you can never, you know, see beyond a certain point. There's a depth of field to the map borders. You can't fall off of it. You know, you're not being broken out of the you know, the immersion and the illusion. And you know, I did say this to Lancy Boy to his face in one of his streams, and what his, you know, I told him straight to his face, you know, I don't agree with how you do your map orders. And he said, well, you know, fair enough, that's your opinion. Why don't you make one better? Well, I'm not a map maker, but clearly people can do it better because I'm looking at an example right now. This is better. You know, this is how you do it, you know. So that's my opinion on that. And I don't care if that gets back to anybody. That's my opinion. This is a superior way to do map orders. Oldman 102 does the same thing. The Giants, you know, the base map of Giants, that's how you do map orders. There are ways to do it where you're not going to break the illusion and immersion. And this is a prime example. So right off the bat, this map maker is getting 5 gold stars from me right off the bat because of the way he's done this. This is an excellent and proper way to do a map. So there's another map edge there. See that? So I can't go past this, but look at all the stuff that goes beyond that point. You know, it's got depth. It's got, you know, it's fantastic. Really, really well done. So this is your BGA here. Yeah, very nice. Very long bunkers here. This all kind of looks different than custom, especially that thing there. So you have this area here. This is probably the shop, obviously. So yeah, this should be a 2x map. I'm sure it is. So this is I don't know what this is here. Let me hop into my tractor here again. So far, I'm loving this map. It's very, very nice so far. Well, you know, I'll have to check. I'd have to check it out to see if it has any, you know, bugs or anything. But visually, you know, it's a very, very impressive map. It's got a lot of detail on this map. You know, it's not a flat, bloody map. It's got, you know, undulations and you know, it goes up and down, and you know, as you can see quite there, you know, even the fields are not flat. You know, they go up and down. They're, you know, hills and valleys, whatever the hell you want to call it. You know, he's put a lot of work into this. I like map makers that use the entire 3D space. I don't like maps that are just flat, you know, horizontal and nothing else. You know, I like undulations. I like hills. I like ups and downs. So there's the map border there. And what they've actually done is, what he's done here, he's put little, see that? He's put the barriers there, so you can't actually go past it. That's a very clever idea. Nicely done, map maker. Nicely done. I wonder. He has no collisions on the street signs. Now, some people like that and some people don't. I personally do like it. I like to be able to knock the street signs down, but as I said, not everyone, you know, likes that about a map. So there's collisions on the fire hydrants, but there are no collisions on the street signs. As I said, I would prefer if I could just knock that stuff down, because I like doing that. It's kind of fun to knock all the street signs down. So there's people walking all over the place and I'm killing everybody. Oh shit. Probably should have gotten a... Probably shouldn't have gotten a dual-wheeled version of this tractor. Might have been a bad mistake. Let's see, can I find that area there with the little farms or the little plots of land? Let's see, can I find that? Oh, here it is. Ah, here we go. See that? So this is cool. So you have these tiny little, you know, like garden plots. So this is sunflowers. This is barley. So you have these, you know, these 3 small little plots here. Where am I? So where the hell am I? Am I over here? Yeah. So you have it here. You have these 3 small little plots here. See that? I mean, I don't know if I would even bother to harvest this stuff. I mean, they're so small. The yield that you would get off of it would be, you know, minuscule. But you know, it's something different. You know, I don't know if these are really intended to be fields per se. They're more like, you know, garden plots. You know, what would I? Well, I don't know. Maybe I'd put grass in there. I don't know. Just leave it alone. I don't think I'd probably I don't think I would probably harvest those unless I was desperate for the money. You know, if you were starting off in, in hard difficulty and you had no money, you know, this would be a small little way to, to get things rocking and rolling. So these are some of the larger fields here. None of the fields on the map are massive, none of them. But, they're not particularly small either. I mean, they're okay sized. There are no custom ground textures or custom crops or anything like that. So what you get is what you get, you know. There probably should be logging on this map, I would assume. I mean, there are, trees dotted around the place, so there shouldn't be any issue finding things to chop down. Yeah, she is definitely a 2x map, though. Definitely 2x. So this is a grass fields all along here. See this? So this is your map border edge here. So, at some point, once you get to a certain point, it'll stop you from going any further. So yeah, this should be logging down here. Yeah, this is a nice logging area right here. There should be plenty of logs or logging to keep you going right here. There's plenty of stuff in this area. Nice logging area actually. Great for the Scorpion King. The Scorpion King is going to have fun in that area there. Is there collisions on these? There is. Good. Thank you, Mapmaker. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I like that. Is there a collision here? There is. Good. Okay. So, there's a lot of very interesting things to look at on the map, I think. I'm very positive about the map so far. Very positive. Oh, I like that. So it's kind of I like the little road system here, the in and out. So this is obviously some kind of a silo area. This is very old, isn't it? That is not a new building. I like that. That's very interesting. I don't know if that's usable there. I don't know if you can go underneath here and if you can fill up. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. That could be just maybe an image or something. Can I not get up there? It won't allow me to get up there. Don't know about that thing there. I'd have to check that out to see what's there. But there's definitely some kind of a sales point or unload point here. So this probably is from Sosnovska. That looks very kind of East European, doesn't it? That little facility there. So yeah, that's quite nice. I like that. So you have another building over here. I don't know what's over here. So he did say some of the map elements are from Sosnovska. I don't know what this is. Oh, I assume it's the logging area, since there's logs there. I assume this is for logging. Yeah, it's probably for logging. I would say. Where else should we go? Let's go over this direction over here. Let's see what's over here. So once again, you see the kind of, look at this, lots of leveling. You know, one of the things I noticed as well, and I want to show you that as well. Let me get the waterways here. When I was watching Beast do his little run through of the map, I was quite impressed by the fact that the modder has all these. You see all the weeds and stuff that he has in the water. You see that? That is very, very nice. I like that. That is, see all this? You know, it's above the water and below the water. You know, that is, really, really well done. You know, see all that? That's different, And it's got objects in the water and stuff like that. So there's a lot of levels to this map. So you have another point here. I don't know what this is. I wonder what that is. Uh, so it's some kind of a sales point. What is that? Where would that be? I'm guessing it could be here. It is. Yeah, so that's the flour mill. Okay. That's interesting. All right. And then you have, I don't know. I don't know if it's a reservoir, probably a dam area, I think. It's probably a dam. So you can see the kind of levels, the way he's built it up, you know, multi-layered and stuff like that. Then you have what's over here. So some kind of other area here. So there is some kind of a sales point here, as you can see. Maybe wool or something. Oh, it is. It's a spinnery. Yeah, that's a spinnery. Okay, there you go. That's a spinnery. So this should be a very easy map to very easy map to play. Should be a very easy map. It should be a worker friendly map. There's plenty of areas around the field edges. Shouldn't be any problems. The shape of the fields is fine. There's nothing, outrageous or weird shapes. Workers should have no problem with these fields. Uh, Everything that I've seen so far, I am very positive on. I don't know specifically if there's any like bugs or any game breaking bugs or anything like that. Obviously I haven't played the map. So this is I don't know what this is. Uh, what the hell is that area? Where am I? Oh, it's the heating plant. Ah, so heating plant and bale sales. Interesting. I would assume you sell wood chips there. So this is kind of like Ravensport. Remember, in Ravensport where you had a spot here to sell wood chips, and then you had a barn area. So this is obviously what this is like. I wouldn't be too surprised if it was pulled out of Ravensport either. Kind of looks like the one in Ravensport. More areas here. You've got those big wind turbines, which look very cool. Says no collision on the street signs, which is a pity, but that's a personal preference thing. I like it. Some people don't. It's not a big deal. It's not a negative on the map per se. It's just a personal thing that I particularly like. So far, just based on the visuals, the look of the map, the feel of it, what he's done with it, I'm giving it 5 gold stars so far. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I see. Okay. So there's a reflection from the underneath. Okay. Yeah, I'm giving it 5 gold stars so far. Unless there's some major game-breaking bug, I'm recommending this one. It looks fantastic. Should be easy to play this map as well. I haven't noticed any texture glitches or issues or anything so far. The performance My FPS is pretty much rock solid at 60. The starting fleet, the equipment that you get is superb. I mean, if you start on new farmer mode, there shouldn't be any reason why you should need to, buy anything for quite a while, because it's all there for you right off the bat. So this is probably another wood or logging area or whatever sell point. You would definitely want to start a new farmer mode though, to get all the buildings and the equipment. I wouldn't start on anything but that. So yeah, it's lovely to look at. He's done this very, very well, very well. Got nice little, ponds and lakes and all that type of thing. So yeah, lovely, lovely looking map. Very, very nice. Got extra buildings here as well, as you can see. It's a couple of fairly decently large fields right there. I see that. Got a whole row of them. If you wanted to, you could probably plow all this together. Pretty sure you could actually. Let me look at this. Yeah, if you wanted to, you could definitely plow all this together. So take out the trees, plow up all this area, and make one massive field if you wanted to. So you could connect 26, 27, and 28, no problem. And if you wanted to go balls to the wall, you could do 29, no problem whatsoever. It's a nice series of fields right there, So you could get that 377,000, 304,000. So you could easily make one very large field right there. Plow all that together. Let's see what's going on over here. That phone box is a British phone box. I don't think that makes quite sense on an American map. I assume it's American. I mean, it feels like an American map. Maybe I'm wrong about that. So that's your fuel point there. What's over here, I wonder? There's grass area here. Is this the horse area? Do I need these open up? So this is your horse area here. Okay. I assume at some point I'm going to get a dialogue for horses. So you have the horse stable there. So I actually had this particular barn on Rickyville. I used this on Rickyville. It came as a standalone mod. So you get your horses there. Giddy up there, son. Giddy up. So can I get over this? Ooh. Hey. Pity, you know what? I'd like to be able to, the way you can beep the horn on a car. I'd like to be able to, press the A button to make the horse go, make him make a noise, whatever you call it. Oh, we have ducks! Holy buckets! Look at this! You son of a bitch! Goddamn ducks! These little bastards. That is a bloody duck free. Oh, hold on a second. Let me just show you this. This is how I feel about ducks. Goddamn ducks. See, one of these son of a bitches pooped on my swedge. I had a brown. Now this is a real world thing. I had a brown suede jacket and I was wearing it, you know, 2 or 3 years back. And I was walking, you know, we're in Limerick, you know, there's a kind of a large duck population. So I was walking along, you know, by the riverside, and I saw this bloody duck nose dive bomb, and he pooped on my bloody suede jacket. The son of a bitch. And it cost me €60 to get the bloody thing clean. So, you know, I've been doing a little bit of a running gag on streams and stuff like that, you know, kind of an anti-duck thing, you know. But that actually really happened. So I'm an anti-duck person, sons of bitches. But that's the reason. So nice horse barn area. So you have all of your animal pen extensions everywhere around here. Come on, son. Jump. Hey. So I don't know. I like this map. I really do. I think it's a fantastic looking map. You know, I really wish this would come to console. This would be a great map for. This would be perfect for console. But as I said, unfortunately, it's got global company features that will not make it past. You know, it won't make it to console version. I'm afraid. Unless there's some other way that they could implement them without using global company. I just don't know. Uh, you know, I'm very positive about this map. I think it's fantastic. I might even play this map, to be perfectly honest. It's got a really nice look and feel to it. Oh, hey. Oh shit. Sorry there. Oh my god. Oh, my poor horse. Oh god, get out of there. That poor horse. Don't want to be accused of animal abuse now, do I? So we have a little football pitch area thingy here. You have a little town area. Another sales point here, obviously. Nice. This has a really nice feel to it, this little town area. See this? Really nice feel to it. I don't know, it feels very American to me. Oh, holy buckets. So, yeah, that is God's Country version 2.1. A 2x PC map. It's only for PC. It is not available on the mod hub. It's from, you know, the old dodgy websites. Nathaniel has posted a link to it, as you can see. I'm giving this map 5 gold stars, my friends. Very nice. Very nice. Well laid out. Great to look at. A lot of detailing. Great starting equipment. Everything's baked in for you. All the global company mods are all there for any type of production. Grass, straw, hay, silage, TMR, any product that you need, you know, it's all kind of baked in there, ready for you to, you know, rock and roll and make your own kind of products, whatever. So yeah, I like this map. It's very nice, very nice, very cool. So there was one other thing. I do have this BDM Autoload pack. I don't know if I'm gonna get to it today though. This Autoload pack has been updated a lot. So, but I don't know if I'm going to get it's such a large thing and so many options. I don't know if I'm going to actually get to look at this thing today. So this is what you got originally. You got this one, this one, this one, this one. So he's added all this stuff here. So these are all new. So there's one other thing I wanted to look at, and this is the rope at Big Bear. So I wanted to take a look at that one. So I just kind of came across this. It's been on quite a while, but you know, it's actually a really, really cool looking mod, I have to say. So this is a kind of an auger wagon for potatoes. What is it? Yeah, it's potatoes and sugar beets. So it's an auger wagon essentially, but it only holds potatoes and sugar beets. So everything kind of connects up there, doesn't it? PTO, all of the cabling. Very, very nice looking mod though. Look at this. Wow. Very high quality. Very high quality. See all the chain links and everything inside. I wonder, does that work? So you can see the pipe out here. And you can obviously adjust this to whatever you want. Very, very cool. Everything should work on this. So it does. I'm assuming the reverse flashers work as well. You can turn on the beacons as well. So this 60,000 liters in this thing. It's huge. And it all functions. You're going to need a fairly beefy piece of equipment to pull this thing though, especially when it's loaded up. She works fairly well. Nice piece of equipment actually, to be fair to it. Oh, holy buckets. It's probably more to do with my driving now than anything else. So I'm assuming all of the stuff there works inside. You know, there's kind of chain links and everything. You can see all that. I'd have to see it when it's full up, you know, to see if it fully works. But you know, just in my observations here, everything appears to function as it should. Oh, holy buckets! Great tractor, but she is not stable. You need to be very careful driving this thing. Brilliant piece of kit, but damn, she's unstable. There needs to be adjustments in the XML, you know, for how it handles and drives. It's just too damn unstable. I'd love to be able to do it myself, but you know, I'm not a modder or a map maker, so I don't know how to do it. But she is, you know, so easy to flip over this thing. Right then. So that's pretty much it, you know. That's pretty much it. So what am I gonna do? So I'm going to need. I'm gonna have to restart that. So I've got simple IC and the autoload pack. I needed those. No, that's fine. Don't need to update that. I have the IT runner part? I do. Right. I think I'm going to probably take a little break for a while. And I'm going to continue on with Valleycrest Farms. I'm going to rename the title of the stream, you know, so people are not confused about what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm going to end this stream here, and maybe come back in a half an hour or something like that, and we'll continue more work on Valleycrest Farms. So there you go, my friends. Hopefully you enjoyed that content. And for right now, my friends, we're going to say take care. Bye bye.